The adventure couple is on
Here we
trail.
go. All right. How are you?
Good. Did you guys go to Whistler for this one?
No, no, but this is Abby. This is a new. You've not been here with us before. This is a different spot than we've taken you
Awesome.
before. So,
Sweet. Hi, Jim.
uh,
Listen.
Hey,
yeah.
Reese.
So this is a combination of. There's some really, stuff that's rideable if you go
Mhm.
slow, but there's a lot of. So I thought we'd do this. Oh, and we have a new camera set up,
Sweet.
and so Jim can follow me, and so we could do a little bit longer sections. It might be that you're like, that's not that useful because I'm going to make you stop after 50 feet anyway. But
Oh, that'll be
we can,
fun. It'll be like we're riding together and I'm on your wheel. That's
yeah,
actually
exactly. So
really good. Can I just tell you right now, real
yeah,
quick? Get lower.
yeah, get
Get
lower.
lower. And don't look
Well,
at the rock. Okay, that's out of the way.
okay,
So I'd say pick something that doesn't stress you out too much, so we
okay,
can, focus on fun and execution like we did last time, and then we'll go
okay.
from. But don't go into something that you already know you're really yellow about. That won't do us any good. Does that make sense?
Okay.
We can do this and then
Yeah. Okay. So let's do the fun, flowy. Yeah. Like this is, so this
Okay.
is the thing I take my 11-year-old daughter on.
This is awesome. I don't even have to like warm up my hinge or anything. I can sit on my
oh,
ass. Oh, there you are. Cool. All right, I got Jim's view. Looks sweet.
Okay. All right. We are ready.
Doesn't look
Right. So
like
I'm not
this.
going to. Do, 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 do.
You're gonna have to keep up, Jim. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kristen. Yeah.
You see what I mean? It's like not technically hard, but you could go slow if you
Yeah,
were
there's a
like,
lot going on there. So the big thing I'll say is let's oscillate more. Let's goof around more. Like we don't want
yeah,
positions
no,
anymore. We don't want positions anymore. We want bouncing the whole damn way.
okay.
Yep. And that's gonna be really fun. It makes it an easy trail more fun. And also you're making traction, right? I love this. This is great. Oh, that's a good turn off camber. Yeah. Yeah. You're fluid. You're fluid. Let's see more up and down with the feet, right? Like any shape at all, goof with it, right? And for the turns, every turn is a hole, right? So push into every that was gorgeous. Damn. Pedaling. There you are. There you are. Oh, that turn was tricky. That was tricky. Ooh, that was a good one. Yeah. Yeah. You feel
Woo!
that was
Okay.
awesome.
Yep.
You good?
Yeah.
You were going really good, man. You were going really good. And I was just gonna say, so we can talk, right? So
Yeah.
that series of turns, right?
Uh-huh.
It had a rhythm to it, didn't it?
Yes. Huh?
And I feel like it turned your system on and you started getting really flowy and engaged, right?
Mhm.
And that's what we want. So when you crashed, I think I detected you disengaged for a moment. And then the bike went. And so the
Uh-huh.
more engaged you are, the more you're going heavy light, the safer you are and the more fun it is.
Yes.
Like, and
I've
you know
been
that.
feeling that one. Yeah.
So that specific section of trail we'd call flowy. I'm making air quotes because it kind of sets up the rhythm. But there was one really long, like almost like over 90-degree open turn that was off camber, like a minute before that, where you were tight.
Right.
Are you hearing me? So we want to do is create that flow, create that rhythm everywhere, everywhere. It's just fun, right? And then you're making your traction. So stuff like this is where it's at. Like really goof off with this stuff. Get heavy, right? Get light. You have all the mechanics already. You own all that stuff. I mean, you look good. I I'm getting every 10th frame. This is like a cool slideshow. It's sick. Yeah, 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 man. Right? And you can do less pedaling and more pumping. That's good practice. Right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
So
be an
I've
absolute
been
goof.
trying to make the sound that you make.
Ruh. Yep, and that's all from your hips.
I kind of feel it.
Good. I'd say this, I think because you're pedaling, I think your butt's kind of a little too close to the seat when you're in your position, right? So remember butt back, and then you can push down from your hip. Fuck.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. And is your seat up or down right now? I can't see. Okay, great. Oh yeah, get it. Exact, dude. Right. Yeah. Oh, you're ripping. World champion right here. So right there, you went static. Feel that?
Right. Yeah. Well, because I had to break.
Right.
Yeah,
But okay, so that doesn't mean you go static, right? Don't if you got a break, get heavy while you break. Like get heavy, right? Does that make sense? This is awesome. So what's cool, what I'm seeing, right? Can you hear me okay, Kristen?
Yeah.
So like this is an arbitrary number. I'd say on that section of trail, you were flowing probably 80% of the time. 85% of the time. That's great, man. Hell yeah. Right. And now, of course, we want to get closer to 100. So you'll notice that like when you feel like you blew a turn, you have to break in the turn, you go static, right?
Yeah.
And we'll do our best to avoid that situation to begin with, right? So we anticipate more. And the other thing is for the big turns, remember, we want to scallop those. We want to break those into little bits. Yeah, this is good, man. Right on. Right on. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Good. I like that. Little slalom. Sweet. Yeah. More goofing
Very
around.
gently down.
I love this. This is the like one of my favorite kinds of trails. Because it's not hard to ride, it's just hard to go fast on it. Yep. There you go. Remember, but get when you're not pedaling, get that butt back, right? Get in that low hinge. There you are. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, there's a good turn. Sweet. You loaded that outside foot like a boss. Look, check you out. That was another good one. That's another good one.
I've been working on it.
Yeah, clearly it's working. And really commit and go for that sound, like you said, that right? Yeah.
So we're back to this gets a little chunkier.
Okay.
Oh,
That was awesome.
Oh yeah, okay. That was the fun part.
It was awesome. So again, remember when you're not pedaling, get in that hinge. And we want more up, really more up and down goofing around, right? Like really like and making the traction. And those are the two biggies. And so whatever you do, be engaged, right? Be engaged. If you got to break hard, you know. Does that make sense?
That's what Jim was trying to say when he was like, you're in your low hinge too much, right? Because you're not dynamic, you're just kind of stuck.
Exactly
right. But that's like the default safety position.
Exactly.
But you can't do heavy light if you're always in a very low hinge. Right. Because you're already heavy.
Very smart.
So I realized that's what he was trying to say. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, he's right. And now, of course, we start with a low hinge because if you're going to pick a position, that's the one.
That's the best one, right? So my default is like, okay.
And no, that's good. That's way better than high and afraid. Trust me. The next descent, right? I felt like you were entering mostly on the main line on those corners, and you weren't bad. I mean, you weren't. But you were exiting kind of wide on some of those off-camber turns. And if you were to go 5% faster, it would be a problem. So, like really make an effort to line up as wide as you can. At the very least, the widest part of the sheep line. And in your case, since you're a wolf, a little farther wider than that, ideally. Yeah, that'll help. Especially as you go faster, Kristen, it's mandatory.
Yeah, fast people problems. Okay.
Yeah, fast person problems. Right, exactly.
So.
And goofing around, right? You're always going to be pushing with the feet or retracting the feet. Oh, there you go. That's cool. What a cool area you guys live in. It's neat. I like that pump right there. Whoop. Good. Getting a little chunkier. Getting a
Yeah,
little chunkier. Yeah. Little chunky monkey action.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Was it, that move up that little ledge was very, very nice while you were turning. That was advanced. Really nice. Sweet. God, look at that surface. It's like the
Yeah,
craziest surface you could possibly ask for. Look at
yeah.
that.
Right.
Fuck.
Like this is the trail.
Get some armadillos in there. You know. Yeah, the only way to make traction in that stuff is to really press, Kristen. Like really get heavy. Like go for that sound. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, here we
Nice.
are.
I bet it's steeper than it
So
looks. Yep.
yeah, yeah.
Why are you out of breath, dude? Come on. Look at that. That's beautiful, man. Look at that.
But here, you're already like, I'm gonna throw up.
That
That was really hard flying.
was yeah, it looked intense up there.
Right, and it's not smooth, right? So you're like, rocks,
Yep.
loose, can't
Yep.
go too slow,
Nope.
super steep.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So this is the thing that has killed me since I've been here.
Okay, I'm
I get
looking.
to the very top, and I feel like the skills have come along. The
Hmm.
the
That's
like
interesting.
everything is 100 times better. But
Sure.
this is like so that's what I mean about this place where this is called the Doña Ana Mountains or the
Hmm.
Doña Ana trails. And so there's stuff that's like what I just rode, which is like you could take a beginner on it and they could go just really slow and have fun.
Sure. Sure.
And there's this stuff, right? That's like
Right. Right.
stupidly. So you're seeing like Jim just showed you and it's a rock, right? It's a giant rock slab. So like I don't think grip is the deal, but you're just like you get to the top of this dumb thing and you're like, holy cow, that's a long way down. And there's like real I mean, again, now I know you don't want there to be a place to bail because if you feel like you need a bailout spot, then you just shouldn't go. But that used to be the thing that really got me, right? So you have to do these like loose switchbacky bits,
Right.
and then this is rocky, and there's a few. I mean, they're really not very steep,
Nope.
but like as you approach them, you can't see what's on the other side, and that is scary. If you're like, I don't know what to do, I'm leaning back, this feels out of control,
Right.
and so
But that was a
I
previous
just
version of you. That was a previous version of you.
that was the old right. So I'm just yes, right,
It's
right
to
now that
my
version also.
to my
But
eye,
yes, this is
I'm not seeing anything crazy yet. I'm seeing some line
no, I know.
now. Okay, and it gets a little steeper down here, right? And that's
Yes.
totally
So
rollable. Yeah.
I think I've gotten to this point. It's already been like pretty freaked out. And
Right.
then I get there, I can't see it, and you're like, hell no.
Yeah. If
So
you're
this
already
is
freaked
like
out.
I haven't probably been here in a year. Like it was so upsetting that I was like, nope, I'm not coming back there.
Yeah. Fair
And so
enough.
I've avoided this for like a whole more than a year probably. Like fuck
Yeah.
that. And now
Well,
I'm like, no, this looks totally rideable, but like I haven't made myself do it. So here we are.
yeah, this is something you can do. There's no doubt. And this slab
Yeah.
is awesome because look, it has very good traction. Like
Yes, it does. Yes. You're not gonna
that's
slide out like
that's like the only decent dirt I see. Is that slab, you know? You know, it really
and I
is.
think
So use it.
there's another big roller down there, but that's the same thing, right? You just
Yeah.
roll off of it.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't see any shapes you cannot do. I think the first move when you come into that, at the very top, there's that right turn, right? The very
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
there where Jim's pointing at. The let's walk back up there because this is all easy
Okay.
here. Like there's nothing going on here. But you said
No, there's nothing.
but if you get freaked out up top, you can
Yes.
handle this. And I think that turn has the potential to freak a person out, right?
Yeah, because it's loose and hey, I think I was struggling with this before I ever went to Valmont the very first time, and so even these loose switchbacks were like I was already undone by the
So,
two switchbacks to get in.
of course, of course. So now you know how to
So
corner.
then
So
you're
the
just
first thing I see, right? So Jim, do us a favor, Jim, and like go up and then and like walk as if you're riding down the trail. Okay. And so there you go. You can just turn around right there, right? So first of all, like let's check this out. And Kristen, get where he is so you can see what he's seeing. Let's stop for a
yeah,
second.
yeah.
Okay. Like,
All right, I'm right behind Jim.
okay, good. So instinctively you're gonna go to the low line, kind of toward the inside. That's what everybody does.
Yeah,
And that's where all the loose shit is, all of it.
yeah,
And then I can see, and from here, I know from as I saw the other view, there's no cliff, but from here there's
yeah.
exposure on the other side of the turn, right?
Yes, and oh boy, does my vertigo hate that.
Oh, I
Woo!
know. And it's so funny when we were skiing in the Swiss Alps, I couldn't even cope because the scale was so big. I couldn't, I'm like, is that 300 feet or 3,000? By the way, it was 3,000. It was 3,000. Anyway,
Yes,
so
but you're looking straight and you're like, oh my God, I'm just gonna go over the edge.
exactly. And I'm here and I'm looking into the belly of the turn and my stomach is getting a little bit tight, right?
Yeah.
So,
Uh-huh.
so guess what makes my stomach feel great? Look to the far, far, far left. See,
Far
like,
port. Yeah.
and there's like a little bit of like on the outside, there's a little bit of a bank, isn't there? And
Uh-huh.
it's
Yeah, it's dirt.
slightly darker dirt, isn't it? Slightly
Uh-huh.
dark.
Uh-huh.
I choose to believe it contains moisture. Just agree with me.
So
Okay.
yes.
That won't
Yes,
hurt
it rained like
anybody.
2 days this week. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
see? So there is
Yeah.
moisture because there's a little bit of a
Yeah.
shadow, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and so, like the first time Jim walked down this, my eye clicked immediately to that line. And so what's fun is I see that line and I can feel in my body a little dopamine, like, that's the line, baby.
Right.
Right
Because we're talking like
up
right
there.
here, right? Like
Yeah, like even, yeah.
right.
And it starts exactly, and it starts way up at the top where Jim's standing, right,
Yeah.
Kristen? Way to the
Yeah.
far, 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 far left, right? And that way it's gonna hold you. And then when you come down and right around the point, like right, okay, there's a bush right above you to your right.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like so you're gonna come in more or less straight. And then when you get
Yeah.
to the bush, you're gonna orient all the way to the right and line up for that big slab. Can you see it from there?
Hmm. Yeah.
And what's cool is, and this is important, is we're actively looking for where to initiate the next turn. That's the only target we really have to find everywhere. And so you're going to go from like, okay, I'm coming in by that bush, and then I'm going to find
Hmm.
that section. And you never stare off the cliff. You don't notice
Right.
it. You don't notice
Hmm.
it. It's going to be hard for you to forget because you've been looking at this already. But
Yeah. Yeah.
but that's how it is. And it's very common that we'll be riding and you'll say, "Oh my God,
Yeah.
Lee, what about that cliff?" And I won't even know what you're talking about. I don't notice it
Right.
because I'm
Right.
looking from line to line. So that like I know you can do. And this looks. Remember last time that last turn where it was full of jumbly baby heads and shit, and you handle
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this turn you can do, no question. So it'll be about coming in
Right.
slow, lining it up, and then when you get like right where your feet are, that's going to be where you make the turn. And do your damnedest to
Okay.
get some combination of slow and get heavy, both.
Okay. Slow, get heavy. Yeah.
Yep. And I think you're
Right.
going to be
And then
very
and
happy.
you can see like where the slab is, and that's the line,
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
right?
Yeah. And then from what I can
There's
see,
there.
yep. And there's waves, aren't there? You see them?
Yeah.
There's
Yes.
actually
It's
like,
just the last. Yeah. No, there's totally waves. It's but if you're already kind of you see that last one and you can't see the end of the wave, and you're like, nope.
right. But right, that if
Now
you're low, you can stop, you can turn, you can pump, you can do whatever you need to do if you're low, right?
yeah. Right.
Yeah, this is good. And we'll just hang out up here, Jim. All right, here we go, sister. Some combination of heavy and slow, and of course having fun with the whole damn thing. Here we go. Here we go. That's a hinge, man. That's a freaking hinge. There we go. Look down. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Dude. Where's the drama now, huh? You're making the sport boring. Yeah, look at her go, man. All right.
Yes, that felt like very safe and not scary
Yeah,
at all.
that was
I
nothing.
mean, like when I got to the very edge again, I was like, ah, but then,
Yeah, yeah,
not really.
right. It's cool when you can have that feeling and say, no, no, we're doing this. Those are good
Are you
moments.
That's a
I love
combination of slow and heavy. I like that.
Yeah,
But I guess I could probably speed up,
if you want. Like what I would
but I've
do.
got a limited number of this climb. It's like I'm
Yeah.
doing.
So do your thing. What I would do is I would always come into that corner slow. Always.
Okay, so don't try
Because
to like kill it.
no, you're not killing that turn, dude. You're just gonna get through
Okay,
it. But once
okay.
you're through the turn and you're in pump mode, I know for a fact you're a very, very solid pumper of bumps. I've seen it. So that's when
I'm
you
looking.
go, right? That's when you let it run. And we're gonna have a complete conversation while your heart rate is making 200 beats a minute right now. Let's see it. All right. So remember, we're not gonna win it in the turn, are we, Kristen?
In the turn.
We're not.
Nope.
We can lose it all. We can lose everything in the turn.
Yeah. Okay.
But
So we take it easy. I mean,
yeah.
it's steep enough. I can see
Oh,
you can get your momentum.
yeah, the second you let off your
Yeah.
brakes and start pumping, you're gonna go as fast as you want to go. Like it's not gonna be a thing. Expectations up, drop her down. How's that? There you go. Oh, you're already going. Yeah, good. You look looser than last time. Yep, yep. Look for it. Look for it. And now just let her run. Yeah, Jim. Good filming, brother. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Look at her go, right? It's awesome. So Jim, is it good?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That's how you ride a mountain bike.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
What are we doing next? Okay.
That was gorgeous, Kristen. I mean, that's it, right?
Okay. That
I'll show you.
yeah. So
And
it's been
so
3 years of me staring at that. And like I said, eventually there were me standing at the top, tears involved. And I was like, okay, I'm just not ready. And when I'm ready, like you said, I'll be ready. But I was like,
yeah.
I'm not going to make myself go back every week
No.
until I'm like,
No.
yeah, I'm going to pull it off this time. Right.
Yeah, exactly. Just when it's time, man. Right? It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. If you
Yeah,
do
so like I
everything
said,
right the first time, where's the fun anyway, right? That was great.
Where's the
Looking good, Kristen. Remember, more goofing around, right? Lots of bouncing and cavorting. Oh, I like that. Yep. Be silly. Silly is actually very, very effective. Nice. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
sorry, here. Sam, I don't ride over here very much because you got to ride down that thing to get there.
Jim's going to give me a seizure over here. Okay. Yeah, man. Those shapes are gold. Those little dips. That's where it's at. Right there. And you can use them to generate turns too. Yeah, it's awesome. Right there. Yep. That's that desert riding. I love it. Yep, right there.
Starting to see the dips as turns on the side, which I really did for a long time. I was like, you say so, but I don't really see it.
Totally. It's like your therapist can say the same thing for a decade, and someday you go like, oh, right, I get it now. Right. Yep. There it is. Yeah, man. Man, oh man. That's good fun. Yeah, I really enjoy
So
that.
I'm going to take her on another couple things she's never done before.
Awesome, Jim. It's great. It's great. You're looking good, man. I mean, that's mountain biking right there.
Great
it's
turn.
at you, and you're just matching the shapes. You're playing jazz, right? It's great. You know your chord progressions. You know how to make notes. Oh, here she goes. Yeah. Boom. Nice. That's great. Yeah. Uh-huh. There's no better bike than the one you're on out there. That epic is perfect for this kind of trail. It's perfect.
We're going to come back out there.
Nice turn, man. Whoosh. Wah. Yeah. That was a good turn you just did, Jim. That was gorgeous. I felt you like dip in, wah, and snap it. That was cool. That was cool. All right, we're mountain biking. This is fun. I get to see your trails. This is great. But like I said, this is one of my favorite styles of riding right here. Yep. Because there's nothing to be afraid of, and it's just all about execution and matching, and
Yeah.
it's great fun. Yep.
So I see if you go really wide, that's loose, but right here is like it's still wide, but like you could make a good turn, I think. Okay.
Is there
And
is
I
there a
see the
left?
line.
Am I seeing a
Is there
left
what?
down there, like a left, and then it goes into the wash,
Yes.
right?
Yes. And then,
Oh,
yeah. And what does that other side look like? Same? Slick rock. Okay.
good.
Let's
That's
just
the
try this one.
best for pure traction. So for that left turn down there, all right, well, yeah, go for it. Whatever you see. There she goes. Get it. Yeah. Huh. Oh, that's flowy.
Oh, okay.
Good
Yeah, I
for
was
you.
in too easy. I was going too slow and I was in too easy to gear. Okay.
That's
But
great.
doable.
Yeah, totally. And you can cavort more cavorting.
More comfortable. Yeah. So I was in a super easy gear because we just climbed up
Sure.
all that stuff and I forgot to.
It's okay. And so next time you come up that little shape, remember what we did last time where you have to bring your hips forward and kind of come up and forward.
Yeah. Okay.
That way the bike won't stall out. The reason it stalled out was you were kind of toward the seat too much.
Back.
Yep.
Yeah.
And actually, uh, I would be, I can't see as well as you can, of course, but I would be tempted for me to try to do that without pedaling at all. I think I could get it without pedaling at all by pumping.
Oh, if I.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. And that's a goal to be able to do that sort of thing. Yep. But I'm seeing from where Jim's, I see he's like shooting up this gully, like this wash,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it looks like
Yeah.
the trail is kind of flirting with it a little bit. That's awesome. That's great. It's a little
Yeah. So you're like,
like
for sure.
work those little shapes, work the bank, work side to side. It's a lot like surfing, I think, in that way. Yep. All right, here we go. You got it. There you are.
I didn't make an aggressive enough move.
That's what I was gonna say. Go back up there right quick, since we're standing here, and be more emphatic with it. Yep.
Yeah, I was too.
It's cool because you're basically coaching yourself at this point, aren't you, Kristen? Like you can feel it.
Yeah, a little.
Yep. You can feel it.
Yeah, yes, there are things that I'm like, oh, I see what Lee's been trying to tell me,
Yeah.
or like, oh, this is the yeah. So there are times I'm like, oh yeah, that was good, or I kind of know, like,
Yep. Yep. Yeah, you can feel it. I'm doing the same thing. Kind of assessing myself as I go, watching from a third part person perspective. Yep. It's great. All right, here we go. Yeah, emphatic. Whatever you do it, right? All right. Emphatic. There we go. I like that. That's juicier now. Big pull.
yeah.
Hello. Nice. Hell yeah.
There's another one where like, remember how like, dude, I'm a 49-year-old woman. I'm not like making a living doing this, but I want to go out with friends, right? And I don't want to be like, oh, I would go, but I can't ride that trail.
Sure.
So this is one we came to like a year ago, and I got to the top, and I saw what Jim is looking at right here, and I was like, and I didn't know any of these people very well, so I didn't trust them, right? And I was like, are they leading me in a bad way? And
Sure.
I was, so you're just like, nope. And I just turned around and went back and did the rest of the ride by myself because I was like, no, I don't want to do this. So I'd never seen this either, except for this very top off, and I was like, nope.
Yeah, let's have a look. Let's go for a walk. Yep. But that's the right decision.
Yeah, no,
I know it's the right decision. Don't do it if you don't like it.
But I was embarrassed, right? And like I know you shouldn't be. You should be like, nope, it's not what I have today. But I just like I said, didn't trust the people, got freaked out. It was like, and I'd never seen this trail. I didn't even know it was up here. And I was like, whoop, nope, not doing that.
I think you made a series of good decisions. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I think it was a good decision, but it was one of those that you're like, hey, but it's a goal of mine to be able to do this.
Sure, sure, sure. And what you
So
said
this is
about
the trail.
trusting the people is a big deal, man. I'm very, very, very,
Yeah.
very like, I'll ride with most people who will pay my rate, that's different. But
Yeah.
if it's me with my, I'm picky, man. Man, it's sacred time. Look at this. This is looking pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So this is not like I need a little speed, right? And it's just like,
same,
right here,
same,
the same
same
thing,
stuff.
right? It's like just like we did at Belmont,
Yep.
right? So you need a little, and even if you were going pretty slow,
You could totally roll
if you're
that at any
low,
speed you want. Yeah.
yeah.
And I see like a cool
Okay.
wave from like down the trail going
Yeah.
down toward the power line. Like that looks like a
And then
fun.
does it do anything else, Jim, or just it's kind of like this?
Similar to this.
Okay. All right. We don't have to walk all the way down to that. I'll
Yeah,
just take it easy.
you,
Okay.
you
Yeah. No.
I think for this one, Jim, let's just follow her down.
Now I forgot what I was supposed to do. Okay, just go.
Just do your thing. And can you, it looks like it starts to get interesting in like 10 feet, right? From where you are.
Yeah, I think that's why I panicked the
Yeah,
first time because I was like,
I think go back a little farther, Kristen, and just kind of ride to it, right? Don't, it's really hard to clip in right there, it's just hard.
Yes, it is.
It's stressful. So just, yeah, like make it like you're just on a ride, right? And then you just pass through. And remember, in the loose stuff, some combination of slow and heavy. I think that's good.
Heavy. Oh yeah. I mean, oh yeah. Yeah, I think I got here and I was like, no, thank you. What?
Oh, here we go. All right, then. Here we go. We're in. Yeah, man. Yeah. 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 Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah. Oh. Get it. Fun. Fun.
We're the same, he said.
Dude, this is awesome. You're killing it. You're killing it. Have fun, man. This is what you pay for. This is it. You're mountain biking on a new trail that you've never ridden. It's great. But yeah, as soon as you see where you want to go, let go of the brake, at least the front brake. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are very prickly looking ferns you guys have there. Nice. Good. 10% more aggressive. Just a little bit more, okay? Oh, there's that pull. Yeah. Sick. Sick. Sick.
Hey. Oh, look at that.
Ha! Whoa, we're mountain bikers, aren't we? How's that?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that was a
awesome.
little bit, but yeah, no, that was not. There was one little spot that I was like, but it never felt out of control.
You look
right?
good.
It just felt like okay.
Yeah, you look good.
Hey,
You look real good. I mean, if anything, well, there's no criticism here at all. You killed it. And if you were to be like, let's say 8 to 12% more emphatic with the whole thing, it would feel better. It would feel better,
I can totally see that. And I think I'm okay with picking my way down for the very first.
Absolutely.
Right.
100%.
It's like, okay, yeah.
100%.
Just reinforcing like, this is fine. I'm fine. I'm making adjustments as things come along. This is okay.
It's awesome. Right. And you kind of, I think you get to the point where it's like, you know how to balance, you know how to hinge, you know how to slow down, you know how to change directions, you know how to handle bumps, and you know how to make good decisions. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're good. It doesn't matter. No, you don't have to have fear ever when you ride. If you like it, do it. If you don't like it, don't. There's no fear. None. Zero.
Yeah. No. And I think I felt frustrated at some point that I would like, just be like, okay, I need Lee to show me how to ride down every single thing. Right. But now I'm like, okay, but like, I've never done that. I'd only ever stood at the top of it and said no. And I did that like without, like I didn't have to go back and do it a million times. I did, I was like, okay, I did that.
Yeah.
Okay. With skills I already have.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, you've been, I mean, you've been
Wasn't a new
doing the
skill.
work. You've been doing the damn work. You really have. You've invested and you've done the work. So you have a skill set, man. So now you get to
Yeah.
enjoy it. You get to enjoy it. Yep.
I'm not and you know what? I'm not sad that when I got to that with that group, I said no because I'm not sure that I did before when we stood at the top. I'm like, I'm not sure I had those skills. And so it was probably the right. I'm not like, oh no, that was easy. I should have just done it. Like, no, that was the right decision for
It's
me.
totally the right
But
decision.
now,
And you know this, like there's more going on than you're consciously aware of, right? In your body.
yes,
So if you get a no
yes, right,
signal, it's a freaking no. It doesn't matter why, really. Right?
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but that was good. I feel that's always been a struggle, right? For new trails, I'm always like, oh, it's a new trail, I can't do it. But I did. Oh,
You did great.
right,
I
like that
mean,
other dumb thing. I stood at the top of it for years and couldn't do it, and now I'm like, oh, I just read that.
yeah, good for you. Very
Uh,
empowering.